project today. What we got here, we got no brakes. Nothing here. Master cylinder is the gasket and everything is just, as you can see right here, if I can zoom in on that. I just pulled some of it off. Here's some of it right here. How about that? Got myself a new one of these. And let's just make a video on changing it out. Pretty simple. Should be pretty simple. So here we go. So this is the part that I've got. It's from Amazon. Don't know if it's going to work well or not. That's the part number right there. If it doesn't work, I won't put the part number in there. If it does work, I will put a link in the description. So let's go ahead, let's get it started. The first thing you want to do, break your banjo bolt loose. It's a 13 millimeter. Maybe put a rag up underneath it so that way it doesn't hurt any of the plastic. This particular model has some extra add-ons here, these hand protectors that are right here, so that bolt's a little bit longer. Next thing we want to do is pull these bolts off of here. They are both 11 millimeter. I think you could get a 6-sided 7/16 on there, but that is up to you. All right, so what I always like to do is I like to compare them. And the factory one here, this actually screws, this one here actually screws down, and then it's going to connect to that, that hand guard. This one here, I can tell you, is not even close. So you can see, not even close to the same thread. So I'm still going to make this work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drill these out and then run them through because there are nuts that go on the back side of this. So not a big deal. We'll get it all tight. Using a 1/4 inch. There we go. Make sure we go through that. Look at that. So you got that on, you can go ahead and put your banjo bolt in. Just like that. One against here, one against the bolt. These copper washers, you got to make sure that you crush them. You don't want to go crazy with it, but get them tight. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the top of the reservoir. Okay, now that we got everything hooked up, what we want to do is we want to bleed the brakes out. And I'm going to try something a little bit different. A friend of mine actually suggested this. What I have here is actually a cow syringe. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook this end up to the bleeder that's down here, and I'm going to back bleed it. Air doesn't want to go from there down through there. It actually wants to go up. And that's what a bubble is going to do. So I'm going to try to back bleed this through here. Let's go ahead. Let's break our bleeder loose. It is a 1/4 inch size. All right. So the rear bleeder is the one that is for the actual handbrake. Now, I've been kind of working this a little bit, and I've actually got it to come off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cow syringe. I'm going to fit it onto here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start feeding it through. Let's see what happens here. You should have seen it just bubble up. You know what? I ain't going to argue with the performance. It actually worked pretty good. So let's go ahead and let's do it to the front tire. Remember, that brake controls both the front and the rear brake caliper. There's a little valve in the back side that actually makes this work. Let's go ahead and let's pull the tire off and let's do the same thing. Guys, don't try to wrench on these too hard, man. Break a bleeder off, you got a whole new set of problems. It's not a terrible set of problems, but if you have to extract one of those, it's kind of a pain. So just go back and forth or put some heat to it if you have to. Already leaking fluids. And just give her a little squeeze. Put your cap back on. Feels good. Go ahead and walk around, check for leaks. That feels really solid. Now let's throw the tires on, let's take it for a ride. Every end has a beginning. we'll take it on a real test. That's like right now. That's low. Let's put it high. Well, that was a really easy fix. Absolutely easy thing to do. Without filming, it would have taken me probably 20 minutes. Big shout out to Red Service down in Rio, Wisconsin. I've personally known them for over 40 years. Hopefully this helped you out. Have yourself a good night. Be good.